Hello everyone, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Ohio. I'm here to bring you my new first ever What's Up Wednesday. This is a new series I'm going to be doing. What's Up Wednesday? Who knows what's up on Wednesday? Could be anything, but it's all going to be related to crafting, paper crafting and stamping. So I hope that you'll attend every week. This will be a video that is pre-recorded. I'm not going to be here every Wednesday live. In fact, I won't probably ever be, because that is when I'm working the food pantry at my church that I also run. So that is what I will be doing, but you will have a video every Wednesday at 10:30. It will be on something, like I said, paper crafting or stamping or something like that. It could be me showing you an idea. It could be me telling you some tips and tricks. It could be me just maybe demonstrating something, you know, just giving good ideas maybe, or I hope it's good ideas, and just different things like that. So never know what it's going to be from one Wednesday to the next. So I hope that you give this a chance. I think it's going to be fun, and there will be no PDFs for cards. This is something that's going to be light and simple and maybe 10 minutes. I am not going to do these long videos here. This is just for me to come on to meet with you guys and to just talk a little bit about something that we all love, which is paper crafting, stamping, and just being together as a community and enjoying each other's company. So what am I going to do today? What's Up Wednesday? So let's think about what we've just went through. We just went through holidays. I mean, you know, they come like a big blizzard. You know, you got Halloween, and then before that's ever over, all the Christmas, all the Thanksgiving stuff, all that's out in stores. So then you are doing your Thanksgiving, which is still, excuse me, not, you know, the big deal of it all. You know, we're all so busy getting ready for Christmas, you know, making cookies, sending Christmas cards, buying gifts, wrapping gifts, making food, going to parties, everything. We're all just lumped into one big thing. And as soon as Christmas is over, one thing we should forget about Christmas is really what day it is. It's not about all that stuff I just talked about. It's about our Lord Jesus Christ and the birth of Him. And I hope you all do remember that. I'm not going to go into that. I just need to say that because Christmas is one thing and I love it, but I always have to be grounded and know why we are celebrating. So let's go on now. We have New Year's. So, you know, some people do New Year's Eve parties and, you know, just whatever. I'm going to yawn it several times. I do this every once in a while. But I have a big New Year's Day dinner with my family. It's been a tradition. I've always done it, and I love to do it. And when that's over, then I think the holidays are over. But you know, we have to take down our Christmas stuff. We have to do this and that and the other. And what about all those Christmas cards that you got sent to you? You know, if you're in the paper crafting business and stuff, you get a lot of handmade cards. If you have a lot of friends that still send cards that are box cards, you get a lot of box cards, which I got a lot of box cards and I got a lot of handmade cards. And so what did you do with them? For years and years and years, I saved every card I got. Every card, whether it was a box card bought in a store or a handmade card, I've saved them. I still do. And I have decided what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what to do with those box cards, because what do? We either store them just to store them, or we can make them very useful. And I've been thinking about that, and I want to make them very useful this year. So I'm going to show you some ideas of some box cards that I took, cut them apart, and made some cards. I only did about 4 to show you, but it just gives you the idea. And then, okay, what are we going to do with these box cards that we just did? You know, we've made more handmade cards out of box cards. What do? I tell you what we do. We find some place, whether it is a nursing home or maybe, oh, excuse me, a facility for addiction, you know, housing, some kind of housing, places for addictions, people without homes. You know, we have the abused places for women being abused. We have all kinds of stuff. We can donate Christmas cards to around the holidays that can be given out to people that may be the only Christmas card they get. It may be the only Christmas thought that they get. And so we can recycle what we've gotten, and I'm sure everybody that has sent us a Christmas card would be very happy for us to do this. But we recycle those cards and we pass them on. Let somebody less fortunate than us receive a card. You know, make their day. It might be the only thing they get for Christmas is a recycled Christmas card, which sounds so minute to us, but so big for someone else. Someone in a nursing home that their family kind of just forgets that they're in there because they've been in there long enough. And their eyes light up when they get something given to them. You know, this is laid on my heart, and it's been really something that I think we can do. We can do it as a community. We could do it as individuals. And I am not going to be able to quit yawning, so don't laugh at me. So anyway, I'm going to turn my camera down because I really want to show you some cards, and I hope that maybe you can find time to, if nothing else, make a few a month. Maybe make 3 or 4 a month. You've got 48 Christmas cards made by the end of the year that you can donate somewhere. And I'm sure we can all find places to donate. There's all kinds of organizations and stuff that can help us with that. Another good one is Meals on Wheels. They will take and put a card in with everybody's meals that they give them. You could do something like that. You know, so much. But, you know, you can figure that out if you would like to do something like that. And please tell me if you'd like to do something like that, because I think it's a wonderful thing. And it's something that we could just think about now. It's still new to us, you know. I mean, the holidays haven't just left us. You know, some people still have their tree up and going to be taking their tree down and stuff. So it's still in our, still under our thinking caps and stuff. So, you know, think about that. Maybe go through some Christmas cards that you got, and you can even take your handmade Christmas cards. And, you know, I know that you like to keep every one you get, but if you can't, take those Christmas cards and still make them new again. Put them on a new card front or change them up a little bit, whatever you want to do. So let me show you my 4 Christmas cards that I took from some store-bought Christmas cards that I received. And if you're one that sent me one of these store-bought Christmas cards, I hope it doesn't make you bitter or mad that I cut your Christmas card up and got that ready to send to someone else. I hope you find joy in it, if nothing else. So let's turn the camera around. You're tired of hearing me talking already, and I don't even know how many minutes I've been on here. I can't see. So let's turn this down. I'm going to bring my camera down so that you can see. And let me just refresh my page up on my monitor and make sure that I'm getting a good picture here of what we are doing. Looks good. Okay, so here's one of the Christmas cards. And I love the red trucks, and I love the dog. So we have him. Going on again. And what I did was I cut him down, and this was at the top of the Christmas card, so I cut it out, and I just cut him down to be on a card front, popped it up, and I cut this out, put this on some dimensionals to pop it up. I added a few little embellishments just to give it a little bling for Christmas. And then when you open it up, this is the back side of the Christmas card. So what I did is I cut that down, put it in here, and then just stamp Merry Christmas. So that is one of the cards I did. Isn't it cute? I love it. I should have wrote down who made these cards, because now I already forget. And then I could have sent them back to them next year for Christmas. That would have been cute, and I'd wonder if they would realize it was their card. Wouldn't that be fun? That's another fun thing to do. That's a fun thing to do. So here is another one that I got. And I just cut it down to fit my card front. I added some little glitters here, and then I just put a piece of the back side right here with my Merry Christmas. There's two. Here's one. I just cut this one down. I mean, this was the whole card just like this. Isn't it beautiful? And I added some bling all on here too. All of these came out of the same pack of bling because I'm trying to get rid of it. It's Christmas bling, and I just want to use it up. But I put the inside. It just put a piece that matches with this, and I took all of those out off of the back of the cards. Is what I did, is cut these out, and then these are the front. So there's another card I did, and then here is another one. I cut that down and to like a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Put a little piece of Designer Series paper behind it with a little ribbon and a little bit of bling. And then when you open it up, you also have part of the card on the inside. So it ties it all together. And when I put my ribbon there, I just decided to put a smaller piece of the real red cardstock here to kind of hide where it's taped and stuff. Because I don't like that showing. And I didn't layer this any further than what I had already done because I liked the way it looked. And so this is another ribbon I'm trying to use up. And I'm going to yawn again. And so anyway, those are just some ideas of cards that I did. Just to give you a small thought in ways that you could really make some cards. And basically all I did was cut a cardstock and a piece to go on the inside. The rest of it was part of the cards. The little piece of DSP and just some embellishments and stuff. It's not costly. You can find a lot of it if you use DSP. You can get into your old stash, you know, your bling. Get into your old stash, stuff you haven't used that you've got laying around. And you would be able to make a lot of Christmas cards. So I hope that this just kind of inspires you maybe to do something like this. It's not our normal paper crafting because we're not actually making it our own except by refurbishing it. But that's okay because these cards are going to make someone happy come next Christmas. And I hope that you can find time to do some of that yourself. And remember, you don't even have to just do Christmas as a holiday, especially if you're taking it to nursing homes in different places. You could do Valentine cards. This year when you get some Valentine cards, make some Valentine cards for next year. Easter cards, anything. You know, you can make those and donate them, and it's a fun way to do some things, and just something different in a way we can help out in our own communities where we live, which is always a nice thing to do. So that is me for today. That is episode 1 of What's Up Wednesday. So I hope next Wednesday at 10:30 you come back. There will be a video up, and like I said, they're going to be pre-recorded, so I'm not going to be actually at 10:30 on Wednesday sitting there doing the video. I will have made it prior, sitting in my craft room, and enjoying my kitty cat that's heads in the window here or in the frame of the camera, because she loves it when I video, and she likes to make sure she's in the video. If you haven't met her, her name's Moxie, and she's been around ever since she's a kitten doing videos. So she even has her own Facebook page, but I haven't been updating it as much lately, so she's not got a lot on there. There's been a lot of pictures of her from when she was a little girl, though. So anyway, that's for me and Moxie, and I hope you all have a great week. I will be back on, the next time I'll be on will be Saturday at 10:30 with my Simply Saturday cards. Those are cards that are made simple, that you can make fast. And then again, I'll be on Tuesday mornings, which will be live at 10 o'clock on Tuesday mornings on Facebook. And then I actually make another live on YouTube at some point in that day. I'm not consistent with YouTube though, and I need to get that way. But anyway, I do YouTube, and all this will be on the 3 platforms of YouTube, my Facebook group, and my Facebook page. So you can see it somewhere. Please give it a thumbs up, give it a heart, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and I'd really, really, really appreciate it. So you all have a great rest of your week. Be creative when you can, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.